Welcome back to Our Town, Our Time on RTV32. It's our special Holiday in the City episode, and I'm joined now by Lieutenant Noel Lopez from the Springfield Police Division and Chief Nick Heimlich from the Springfield Fire Division. Welcome.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show. Let me ask you, Lieutenant, there's a lot of not safety issues, but safety concerns when you have this amount of people coming to one event.
Yes, ma'am.
So give us a little bit about logistics and parking and that type of thing.
Basically, entrance to the area around the Limestone, Fountain, Main, and High Streets and their intersections will be limited. Traffic coming westbound from Spring Street will be limited. Traffic going eastbound from Center Street from Center Street on High Street will also be limited.
Okay.
If you wish to come to this venue, you should park at least 2 blocks away and walk. If you get any closer than that, you will risk parking in an area where it may be very difficult to get in and even more difficult to get out of.
Right. When the event's over in the evening.
Yes, ma'am.
And what about, there's so many kids down here, I'm sure occasionally one's misplaced or lost or separated. What should they do about that?
Yes, ma'am. There will be 10 uniformed officers in and around this event. What you should do is locate the nearest officer and give him a detailed description of what the child was wearing, what his or her name is, and which direction you last saw them going, and what spot you last saw them at. What we will do is we will then broadcast this information over the public address system so that we can have multiple eyes and ears looking for this person.
Great. Chief Heimlich,
Yes,
great fireworks display. It's one of the best we've ever seen. Tell us about the safety issues. I know sometimes, I think it's kind of blocked off from this building that we're in right now.
Right. We have some concerns with the display of fireworks in the area, and there are quite a few regulations that cover those kinds of venues. And one of the primary concerns that we have is the actual proximity of the audience to the fireworks. And
right, because they're right overhead.
And the ranges that they can travel if they are redirected out of their normal paths. So we try to make sure that the audience is restrained from entering that area as best we can. So folks who've been here in the past years have seen our barricade tape line.
Right.
In last year and this year, we intend to completely surround the core block itself again with a snow fence barrier that just reminds individuals that we ask them not to enter that area.
Right.
Specifically, the core of the block, starting in the mid-afternoon when we start to set the fireworks up, that's completely off limits to anyone who's not part of the fireworks process itself. And
you have a company that you guys, the city has used every year, right?
Yes, Holiday in the City has contracted with the same basic vendor regularly to provide this. They're an excellent vendor. They provide a good product, and the show speaks for itself.
Oh, it does.
And we've had little or no safety concerns with their particular process. They bring in a good crew, they understand their work, they know what they need to accomplish, and they've been very accommodating to our needs and concerns as well.
Well, it's something when you can stand on the street out there and they're right overhead, and occasionally you see a little ash or something come down, nothing dangerous. I've come to it every year, and the whole event is very secure from a family standpoint and from a safety of the fireworks standpoint.
Well, we're obviously interested in the fact that everybody has a good time, and to have a good time, it has to be an event that's a positive event.
That's right. Well, there's Frosty.
Hi, Frosty.
Frosty's here, and some tin soldiers are here. How you doing, guys? Good? Yep. Are you excited for Holiday in the City? It'll be a great time. And as far as safety and the core block, I want to congratulate both the Springfield Police Division and the Fire Division, because like I said, it goes out on without a hitch, knock on wood, every year. You guys do a fantastic job.
Well, there's so many people that are involved in that. The city service folks have put out the barricades early and start the traffic redirection so that we can operate safely.
Hey, Frosty.
All of the engineering staff that supports that provide the support downtown. There's lighting support that happens that people aren't aware of. There's all of the background logistics, the communications, so that we can all
between all the departments
function effectively, and the dispatch center that monitors all of this stuff for us. So there's a whole lot, there's a host of people that work on this process behind the scenes, so that when you and your family come down here to enjoy it, all you need to do is focus on the day
and just enjoy it. And on top of doing that, you're still protecting the rest of the city.
It doesn't go away.
It doesn't go away, 24/7. Yeah. Well, I want to thank both of you, Lieutenant Lopez and Chief Heimlich. Both of you keep up the great work, and thanks for doing it for us and letting families enjoy Holiday in the City.
Oh, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks. We'll be right back with more special guests from Holiday in the City in just a moment.